What up, friends? How are you doing? Hello, friends. How are you? Hold on. I had already did it. I just did that for you. Okay. All right. So I'm back, and I meant to come back. I didn't want to leave it all dramatic like that, and I honestly didn't want to cry, but when you finally realize something, the reason you're crazy, it's like an epiphany. You get all like, well, I get all like, wow, okay, I thought it was just something that happened to me, when I was younger, and I kind of block it out and try not to think about it, and then something will happen and it'll take me back, and I'll get like I think I have PTSD, to be honest with you, because in, like, I don't know, like, I don't want to get into all that, but I honestly think I have PTSD because of it. But I manage, sometimes I'll just automatically get like anxiety attacks. Like, this is where my anxiety comes from, because we never knew when anybody was going to pop off. You know what I mean? We didn't know what the adults were talking about. We didn't know if they were arguing. Like, we didn't know. And we could just be, I mean, even our tone, like, it was just so strict. And, hang on. It was just so strict. I'm sorry. Ew, ew, ew. It was just so strict. Now I'm like self-conscious about my eyes. I had an eye crumb, okay? They're normal. All right. So instead of an eye, the other word, I'm you calling it a crumb, okay? So anyways, so I never knew what mood anybody was gonna be in. Oh my god, what is going on my Instagram? Like, I'm getting like all these messages all of a sudden. Nobody messaged me all day. Anyway, so we never knew who was gonna be popping off or anything like that. So it was like walking on eggshells all the time. And then like being accused of giving attitude when I'm simply answering a question. So it was a lot of that, and that's why I have like no tolerance for people. I mean, not like I don't mean it like that. That's why I don't have tolerance for people that are gonna do harm to me, and I overcompensate by not letting people come close. So I've been working on that a lot, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I am okay. And it was felt very freeing to finally say it and finally talk about it, because it's always been like a mask I wore, and it is strange that I moved out young, and people were like, why, because I mean, the family that I was dealt just wasn't it, okay? And yes, this person did go on and raise other children lovingly, but with me, my story, me and my sister have the same story. Yeah, he may have went on and raised other people and did a great job, but for us, for me and my sister, he was an asshole, okay? He used to beat the fuck out of us like we were men. My sister would have black eyes all the time. That's how it was. So just because he's changed as a person doesn't mean what happened to me doesn't hurt. That was damn near 15 years of it, and now I'm just supposed to be like, oh well, he doesn't do that no more. You know, I did private it only because I felt great. Like, that was like a relief. But I feel naked now. I feel like, all right, like, y'all know like pretty much everything about me. And I was just such a quiet person my whole life that now it's like, hold on, let me just bring it back some. I'll unprivate it again, but I just, that was a lot all at once. And I just need to catch my breath, okay? So yeah, now I feel like exposed. But it felt great to finally say it. And like I said, I don't hate anybody. I don't judge anybody for allowing anybody to do that. It's that's their thing that they're gonna have to deal with, and that's it. I don't have any bitter feelings towards anybody. In fact, any of my stories I've ever talked about this year, about anybody doing whatever to me in my life, I don't hate anybody. Like those things didn't overtake me. Those things didn't, I didn't succumb to anything. I survived it, and I'm still here, inching along. But I'm gonna get there eventually. God willing, okay? He's being very patient with me, okay? I'm just a broken person, trying to survive, okay? And anyway, so I wanted to ask for a favor. Please, if you pray, please, if you pray, please, if you pray, I would like for you, hopefully you pray at least once a day, hopefully at least once, you can please pray for my former, I don't know if I can say it. It's kind of sort of, I don't know if I'm allowed to say who it is. And since it's not my thing, I do want to ask for prayers for somebody who is in the hospital, who is not doing so well. This person was in an accident and they were in critical condition. I'm not too sure how they are doing now, but I can only imagine the family is going through a lot. And I ask you to pray for them and for their family member that is in the hospital. Pray for a speedy, miraculous recovery, because we know God can do lots of things, miracles even. And if some way, like for example, that day I was sick and I swore that was it for me, and like an hour later or the next day, and like I stepped on it and I felt like $1,000,000, something like that. Let's pray for something like that for this young man, that he finds his strength to fight and to get better, and that he get out of the condition that he is. Okay, just pray for him. Okay, he's a young man, has a long life ahead of him, and pray for a speedy recovery with no complications. And that is all. That's all I can take. I think I probably said too much. They don't watch my channel anyway, so just, it's a prayer, okay? It's a prayer chain, okay? People do them, but please pray for him and just add him into your prayers if you can. It would mean the world to me. I don't communicate to these people directly, but I heard from a birdie, okay? But anyways, prayers, and remember, because this life is just so short, like so short. And still with my brother in mind, that's how I live my life. I don't dwell on things. Yes, I had to get that out about what happened to me in the past, but I am no longer I'm trying not to cry, okay? I'm trying not to cry anymore. Because I'm telling you, for a very long time, I didn't cry, believe it or not. I know a lot of you newbies probably won't believe it, but I went a long time without crying on purpose, because I didn't want to be a weak bitch, okay? So I went about a decade without crying, I swear. Like, I went, like, for a long time without crying. And then once I started going through all the spiritual stuff, I just couldn't stop. Like, it was like a faucet. Like, I just couldn't stop. So, yeah. So, to healing, to better days, and to tomorrow, okay? I want you guys to not give up. Whatever your goal is, keep on going, okay? Life is too short to dwell on things. But thank you for listening to all of my dramas from my life and all of my tragedies and things. But you all know everything about me now, okay? Literally everything. Like, if you just go back, you're gonna know everything about me. And yeah. anyways, hopefully it helps somebody, at least one person. And hopefully it'll help you cope and have hope that things that happen in your life are just temporary. Most of the time, it's just in our mind. And most of the time, we just stress about things. And things that happen in our life are just temporary. It's all temporary if you really think about it. Don't we always overcome everything and become stronger people? Or sometimes we got to go through the cycles again because we didn't quite learn our lesson. Okay? Just look at it like that. But we come out stronger, braver, right? More knowledgeable, more seasoned, okay? Not older, seasoned, okay? Anyways, so I'll let y'all go. Y'all have a good night. I gotta get up fucking early, okay? And I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye. Oh, the solo tear. Did you see that? That was so dramatic. Bye-bye.